it was announced that flag football is going to the Olympics. Huge bit of news. It's been added as an official sport for 2028 in LA, both men's and women's. The tournament rules, for those who aren't as familiar with flag, are this: 5-on-5 format, no O-line or D-line. Get those big guys out of there. The field is only 50 yards long. It's only 25 yards wide, so every play could be an explosive play. It's a 15-player roster maximum. You're playing 4 downs to cross midfield for a new set of downs. An unsuccessful set of downs gives the opposing team the ball on its own 5-yard line. So we're not punting it, no special teams. That's it. That's what the turnover is. The turnover gives the opposing team the ball at the spot they play in. So if you pick it, you can return it. Scoring is essentially the same, though no kicks. So sorry, Sean White, no kickers. We don't need any kickers. There are no kicks allowed of any sort for context. TD is 6 points. Then you can go for a 1-point extra point from the 5 or a 2-point extra point for the 10-yard line, which I love. And same as always, the safety is 2 points. Now, for the real fun stuff. Let's say the Olympics happen this summer. I mean, they are happening this summer, but that flag football was in them. Who would we want to see on Team Canada's roster, picking off of the players in the CFL? So we can do defense and offense. I'll let you do the defense. I'll do the offense. I'll go first. I need my quarterback, Trey Ford. So he could play both ways if we need to, but he's my quarterback. Obviously I'm going to pick Nick Dembski because you don't pick him for anything. So Nick Dembski is going to be on the squad. In terms of my other receivers, there's so many good Canadian receivers right now. But you know what? I need some guys who are going to be on the same page, who are just going to think on the same page. So I'm going to get me some Philpott twins, have them on each side, maybe put them in a bunch in a stack. And then my snapper, which will always snap, maybe block a little bit, but then run short routes, Brady Oliveira. I'm going to put as my snapper on offense just because I need some thump. Who you got on defense?
Ooh, on defense.
So just for everyone who's listening knows, we got 2 safeties, 2 DBs, and a pass rusher. Not D lineman, just someone who essentially is counting steamboats and then getting after the quarterback.
All right. So on defense, I'm gonna go with Stav, free safety for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He's a guy that I like his game. He's been growing. I've been observing his career progressing. He's been growing, and I love where he's at right now. I'll go with my boy Royce Mechie as well. And I'll add another guy that has made a lot of noise this season. And every time he touches the ball, and he's done that quite a bit this year, he brings it back to the house a few times as well. His speed is lethal. His speed is deadly. I'll go with Mr. Ducroix from Montreal. I think he's a guy that's going to make some noise as well. When we talk about pass rushers, it's hard not to go and pick your boy, Matthew Betts.
That's true.
Who's having the best season that you can possibly think of, especially for a Canadian pass rusher. He's a guy who, again, I think he's only had like 9 or 8 sacks coming into this season, DB, and he's at 17. 17 with the potential to break that record for a Canadian pass rusher in the CFL. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to leave this conversation and stop and not put in my boy, pass rusher extraordinaire, Mr. Robbie Smitty, who is absolutely versatile and he's able to do a lot for a team and probably one of the hardest workers I know.
Well, the men's team from Canada is going to be stacked. So I'm looking forward to seeing us on the podium at an Olympics for football. But don't sleep on the women's side because flag football has been massive in this country for quite some time. So shout out a couple of our staffers here at the CFL. Lawrence Pombreon, Christina Brulé. How's my French pronunciation?
It's not bad. Laurence Pombreon and Christine Eberle.
Laurence Pombreon and Christine Emberle.
Yes.
I just say it fast so people But no, they've been doing a great job, heavily involved on the field with the women's flag program at Football Canada, both the provincial and national level. So we need to give them their flowers, and also both massively successful players. So excited for them and their teammates and all the women across this nation playing flag football to get an opportunity to do it at the highest stage and be an Olympian for Canada.